In this example, the college reopens on May 15th. This is already a scheduled action, is already a scheduled thing which is going to happen in the near future. Such near future actions also we refer in simple present tense when they are a part of a scheduled event or action. When they are part of scheduled event or action, that means, when you feel like, it would happen certainly. When you are very certain about the action that is going to happen in the future, then we just put that particular thing also in simple present tense. So we take the fourth one. When we are talking about facts, that means truth, which is always true, the thing which is always true. So such facts also we put in simple present tense. Example, water flows in the river. Water flows in the river. This is a fact. This is a fact, but there is no change in this fact that it happens always. So we keep this particular kind of actions also in simple present tense. And now the fifth one, when we are trying to express or when we are trying to refer to some proverbs or sayings, we just keep these proverbs or sayings also in simple present tense. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. This is a saying, like, it is kept, this kind of sayings or proverbs are also kept in simple present tense. And now we take one more thing, instantaneous actions. That means at an instant, if something happens, then we keep that action in simple present tense. See here, example, look, the bus moves. So at that instant something is happening and we try to express that action, we try to express that particular thing in simple present tense. Look, the bus moves. At that moment, at that instant, something is happening, so we keep such actions in simple present tense. Now we take one more thing, possessions. When we refer to possessions, that something belongs or something we possess, so such actions also we keep in simple present tense. So here, does he have a car? That means, does he possess a car? So here, this particular action, that means have, express possession, means having something or possessing something. So such possessions also we keep in simple present tense. Like we can make it, this is a question, of course you may get some confusion. If we take a positive sentence of this, what is a positive sentence? He has a car. He has a car. That means he possesses a car. That means a car belongs to him. The possession, when you are trying to express the possession of something, we try to express that particular thing in simple present tense. Now we take the other one, physical ailments. When you are suffering from physical ailments, so we keep such things in simple present tense. I have a bad headache, means you are trying to express about some physical ailment that you are suffering with. Like, I have a bad headache. So we keep such physical ailments also, we try to express about such physical ailments also in simple present tense. Now we take one more thing, mental activities. That means the actions, mental actions. So see this example, do I think too much? Do I think too much? Think is a main verb, and this is referring to some mental action. When we are referring to such mental actions, we try to express those things in simple present tense. And the last one is about emotions. Like when we are trying to express our emotions, and we keep such verbs which express emotions in simple present tense. See here in this example, he loves his mother a lot. He loves his mother a lot. Loves is the word which is trying to express some emotion of the subject he, and these verbs which express emotions are also kept in simple. Like when we are constructing a sentence, when we are trying to express some emotions, then we keep that sentence in simple present tense only. To recap all those things, first one is when we are trying to express habitual actions, we use simple present tense. In the same way, when we are trying to express repeated actions, when we are trying to refer to some scheduled events or actions, and when we are trying to say about facts, when we are trying to express some proverbs or sayings, when we are trying to refer to some instantaneous action, that means action which is happening at the moment, like instant action. And when we are referring to possessions, when we are expressing some physical ailments that we are suffering from, and mental activities, the actions which happen, mental actions, when we are referring to mental actions, and also when we are referring to emotions, we try to construct sentences in simple present tense. Now we have few things which we have to remember while we are constructing this simple present tense. Of course, verbs denoting likes or dislikes. Verbs denoting likes or dislikes, like, love, adore, hate, dislike. These are some of the examples of verbs denoting likes or dislikes. Second category is verbs of perception. Verbs of perception, that means with our senses, whatever the actions that we do, see, hear, smell, taste, feel, etc. So these kind of verbs are called as verbs of perception. Now we have third category of verbs of possession. Verbs of possession, have, possess, etc. So such verbs are always denoted in simple present tense only, we have to remember this particular thing when we try to express something by using verbs denoting likes or dislikes, verbs of perception, verbs of possession. These all category of verbs are always used in simple present tense only. So we have to be very careful when we are using these things in their first meaning. Of course, if they convey a second meaning, then there is an exception again. So when these verbs are used in their first meaning, they're always used in simple present tense form only. So this is all about simple present tense.